Hello everybody, my name is Bobble Hat Boy and welcome to another Bobble Hat Boy video. In today's video we are going to be talking all about the Scarefest 2025 lineup at the Alton Towers Resort. Now this year is a very exciting lineup because we've got some returning things and we've got two brand new Scare experiences. But to begin with, let's go straight into the returning attractions. Firstly, new for last year was Amigos in the Afterlife. Now, this is set in the Alton Towers dungeon building, where you used to go in. The main entrance for the Alton Towers dungeon is now a big skull, as you can see on the screen, and where you will step foot into a vibrant world this Scarefest. Be captivated by Dia de los Muertos celebrations with bright colours and festive spirits. But be careful, you've accidentally crossed through a portal into the afterlife. Now this is a family attraction, so it's fun for all the family and it's just a bright and colourful celebration. Next up, we have Trick or Treat Town with Haribo and Mawam. Now this is interesting because this year it's with Mawam. In previous years it was just with Haribo, and then to begin with it was just with some random sweet company that wasn't mentioned. But I like a good Mawam. This is also located in the Alton Towers dungeon building. If you know where Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the rides, Great Glass Elevators were, it was in that section of the building, whereas Amigos in the Afterlife is in the main section of the building. I don't actually know how Amigos in the Afterlife works. I've never been in it. I don't know where the boat ride is in comparison to where that goes. Obviously, it's not used, though. Trick or Treat Town with Haribo. Take a trip with your family and friends to a special town where every day is Halloween. And do you know what the townsfolk's favourite pastime is? Yes, you got it. It's hosting trick or treating for the town's visitors. So this is a really fun attraction. I did it in 2021, its first year. You knock on all the doors and the townsfolk either give you a trick or a lovely Haribo and Mawam sweet. But now we go on to the thrilling frights. So returning for 2025, another brand new thing for last year is Compound. Now this is all based around Nemesis and the Phalanx, and it's the Nemesis hatchlings located in a lovely building that they constructed last year, a temporary building with a tent and containers. It was brand new for last year, and it is located by the Gloomy Wood toilets by the Curse of Alton Manor. So, Compound, brace yourself for Compound, a heart-pounding scare maze like no other. Step into a world where you are the subject of a sinister sci-fi experiment. Scientists are attempting to weaponize your DNA, but things are far from what they seem. Navigate the disorientating chambers and shadowy hallways of the Compound's lab. Now, last year it was quite highly rated by a lot of people. However, I know a few people that had a rubbish run through because this doesn't have one set route. You can go multiple ways around, and one of the routes was apparently really short. So that's not great. Maybe they've changed it this year. I doubt it, but it's back. I know that a lot of people out there did really like it, though. Next up, returning, the final returning thing is Altonville Mine Tours. Now, this is the 10th year of Altonville Mine Tours. It began in 2016. However, of course, a few years ago, it got the Tiny's Revenge refresh, and that is continuing along around here. Rumours are afoot that the old Altonville mines are alive again with activity. Following a breakthrough from local law enforcers, the notorious skin snatchers have been detained. But for how long? I remember that being longer last year, that bit of text, because I messed up a lot of times recording this last year. Now, scare zones are something that came back in 2023 after a long hiatus, and one is returning, and that is Burial Grounds. This is located round the back of Wickerman on an old path that they built for the construction, and it is the Unchosen, a cult obsessive of modern day fanatics obsessed with the lore of the Bjornen, invite you to their sacred sanctum of ancient burial grounds. Keep your pace amongst the desecrated realm of unearthed bodies, flaming shrines, and monstrous deities. Stay too long, and they will choose you too. Are you ready? I know a lot of people really like this, so it's back for a third year. But you know what isn't back? You know what is brand new for this year? Another scare zone called Dark Hollow. The forest breathes, its ancient roots stirring restless, and shadows flicker between hollow trees. Dark Hollow is a free-flowing outdoor scare zone where a chilling presence watches, waiting to draw you deeper into the darkness. Can you escape the forest's grasp before it claims you too? Now, it doesn't actually say where it is. It's going to be Dark Forest, of course. It says you better not go alone in the trailer. It's all 13 based. That looks like the 13 girl from the trailer, but maybe she's been in the from a 13 advert many years ago, 15 years ago. But maybe she's just been in that wood for a bit too long. Now, of course, there was a scare zone in Dark Forest back in 2015. I actually did it. I don't remember what it was like, but it's called Nox Infernus. And now there's a new one, 10 years after the last one. It is called Dark Hollow. And finally, we have the brand new maze for 2025, which is where Darkest Depths used to be located, now in a building the same as Compound with containers and a tent located behind Dark Forest. This is Edge of the Forest. Whispers wind through the withered woods as the edge of the Dark Forest, where a forgotten cottage stands as the last remnant of a forgotten time. Locals speak of the Lesh Wall, a lurking presence that twists the trees and plays tricks on the mind. Ignore the warnings and step inside this live-action scare maze. But be warned, the vines twist, the forest shifts with every step, and you're never alone. It doesn't reveal too much, so I don't really know what to expect with this, but it's enhancing the Dark Forest story. Of course, it's been like that for 15 years, Dark Forest. Nothing's really ever enhanced it. So now we've got Edge of the Forest and we've got Dark Hollow as well. So it's going to be a full-on area at Scarefest, which, you know, it's normally quite dead, especially this year with Rita being closed for 2 months. It's quite a dead area. But now we've got 2 whole scare attractions just for Scarefest, which is going to put some energy in the area, which is always good. And yeah, it's going to be quite an exciting Scarefest. Now, this year has no Terror of the Towers variant. Of course, every single year except 2018 has had a version of Terror of the Towers at Scarefest. This is the second year to never have one. So hopefully Terror of the Towers will return in some form next year, but who knows, maybe not. Maybe that is the end of the Terror of the Towers brand. And now we've got Edge of the Forest, Compound, Altonville Mine Tours, Dark Hollow, Burial Grounds, and of course Amigos in the Afterlife and Trick or Treat Town with Haribo and Mawam. Now, will you be going to Scarefest 2025? I would love to know. Please do tell me in the comments below. And I will hopefully see you all later. Goodbye!